All right. Good morning. I'm here with another YouTube video, and I just want to talk about the recent events that transpired a couple days ago. And bro, I just want to say one thing about me, I'm never ever going to promote violence in any way, but I am going to look at it for what it is and the face value of it. You get what I'm trying to say? So, as we all know, like we probably all seen the video or whatever, right? It was bad. What happened was a bad thing, but what happened is also the problem with America. Now, I don't want to say anything too crazy, but I just want to say how only thing this situation has showed me is that America is just hypocrites, and I say that because these things have been happening so much, and I like it's. And I said this before in another video. It's the social media, bro. When I opened my phone after that happened, and the way they was trying to like make it seem and like compare and like one, the dude wasn't like no good Samaritan like the way people trying to paint him out to be. Like, if I can, I'm gonna try to do some little fancy editing and shit. I'm gonna put like some clips and the things he said to me was kind of ignorant. 100% is kind of ignorant. Not saying that he deserved to be took out because of that, but the things he was saying, just 100% they were ignorant. A lot of it just sound like malice and hate towards people of opposite skin tone or people he didn't feel like was adequate enough. Most of the time was his talking points, I feel like. And then another thing is like he was pushing like this MAGA agenda, I feel like. And like there's no way like your famous clips are always you talking about how black people shouldn't have this, or this is just a black people complain today, or how black women not smart enough. Like those shouldn't be your famous clips. And when you consider yourself a politician or somebody who has a voice, and that's another thing. And that's another thing. When you have a voice and you have influence, the stuff that you say is gonna carry more weight than what a regular person says. So I get what people were saying where it's like he just was stating his opinion. Oh, that's facts. But your opinion hold a little bit more weight when it's influence behind it. Not saying that he had like crazy influence, but I'm just saying in general, right? And then I seen so much outrage that this had happened, but when things have happened like this in the past, nobody's reacting like this. When innocent kids are dying because of these weak ass gun regulation and all these things, I don't see the outrage. But when it's somebody who's a lot of people who are mad are people who was living through him. And what I'm saying is it was a lot of people who would watch the videos and hear what he's saying, and since they don't have that type of like what that type of influence, they like, oh yeah, this is my guy. Yeah, I know them. We tired of them black people. They getting on all the commercials, all the jobs. You get what I'm saying? And only thing this just shows you is the underlying problem with America. I feel like, and I know I've been making these videos a lot talking about America's this, America's that. But bro, it's just so much is transpiring in 2025, and you able to like, I'm trying to tell y'all like with that Austin Metcalf situation. Then you got the stuff that happened a couple days ago, and then you got like the immigration stuff that's happening. Like bro, all these things are happening, and it's just you really just seeing the world unfold, especially America, right? And so then now you have like and now you have somebody, right? So this is a person who said, "Yeah, man, our immigrants they need to go, yada yada." This, yeah, bro. Okay, I understand. Okay, now I feel like the only people who really cared about the immigrants being here, or they was so called messing up everything, was mostly like the Caucasian people. I feel like, cause a lot of people not worried about this. A lot of people worried about, man, I gotta go pay my bills. He working, he getting a job. Now it's different when you're here illegally and you're doing things like you're committing crimes. Okay, I understand. But I'm not going to don't label me a criminal because I'm trying to run away from a bad situation. I came here, I settled down, I'm just working, provide for my family. I'm no criminal. Okay, maybe I didn't go by your law. Okay, that's on me. Just give me time while I'm here to fix that. You get what I'm trying to say? But I'm not no criminal. And then a lot of times people be so, and I feel like another thing, people be so like hung up on the laws, bro. There used to be laws to where people saying they could own me. Laws is not always correct. Yeah, people gotta understand the people who are making laws are humans just like us. So just because what they say don't mean it's absolute. Like I don't like some laws and how all that shit work is kind of dumb if you really start paying attention to it, right? So like I was saying, now you have all these people going to outrages and things like this. You got people saying, "Man, bro, like, what is America, man?" And he all he was trying to do is spread his opinion and things like that, right? Which he was just spreading his opinion. Do I feel like he should have died? No. But am I gonna cry? No. Like I seen people start making jokes about his death, right? Which I'm not saying I'm not necessarily condoning, but I ain't gonna be like, man, bro, y'all weird, cause like he like, bro, people don't understand what you put out into the world, you get back. When you doing all this stuff and you saying all these things, and you know you on big platforms, and you like making fun of things that's going on, and then like you promoting or you condoning shit that's going on, and kids getting bombed and shit, like you have to like you gotta think about those type of things. You get what I'm trying to say? So when somebody, especially when you die to the same thing you was preaching for, like, and it is so it sounds, and it sounds kind of bad, but like, bro, the way he died was kind of ironic because it's just like, man, I think I seen the video. He was like, I need to put the clips up here so I'm not just saying shit and like I'm lying and shit. But I seen the video. He was like, what do you say? He said, yeah, I know that having guns gonna lead to gun deaths and all this shit, but I think it's something that has to happen, and then you become a part that's assisted to you get out. I was trying to say, I stuttered, right? So now you become a part of that, and then you know, you have people on the internet making jokes about it, shit like that. You get what I'm saying? And then you got people like, oh, bro, it's not funny, bro. Man lost his life and all this. And then you know what that takes me back to? The George Floyd situation. And I say that because when George Floyd died, instead of saying, man, this is a problem with our police, it didn't have to be a white versus black thing, which it turned out to be, right? Bro, when that man died, all the little jokes I seen in the comments, and this is when I was going to my previous school, all the little jokes the little kids were making shit. Okay, all right, cool. They and it's dark humor. It's just a joke. But now when it's a dark humor on the people that look like you, oh man, it's not funny. He was a Christian man or he was this. Like, what does that matter? What you say has weight. There is power in the tongue, especially when you putting bad energies out there, bro. Some like, and then I gotta watch the president video, but I'm pretty sure the president wasn't even on some like, yeah, man, as America we have a problem. We need to change. We need to fix it. We gotta control it, nigga. I'm pretty sure he blamed it on like another political group or some shit. Nigga, that's it. That is literally inciting violence. We live in a world where our president can't even come over here and say, yeah, man, like we need to fix this. Like, what's going on with our country? We need to come together. No, the nigga started talking and divided us even more. And then he called a nigga his best friend, and he so called was advising the president. Bro, listen to some of the shit he said, and you telling me that this is the man the president wanted to advise him? Now, don't even get me started on what he said about his daughters. Nobody should ever heard anything that man had to say after that. I mean, nothing. Cause like you can be saying like it's nothing like you can say good things and things that make sense, but after you said something so bad or something so grotesque, it's like, bro, I don't even want to hear what you gotta say, no matter how correct you are, right? But this dude like that and that clip, like I low key was kind of like bothered. I'm like, bro, what? Like, how can you even say that? Oh, I'm gonna make my daughter keep it if somebody like what? That's crazy. But he was a godly man. He's a Christian, so it's okay. That's basically what people are saying in them comments. That's basically what people are saying. But it's cool. And I'm just saying that because the same the same way people are going crazy over this, they have to treat every situation the same to a certain extent. Obviously, he was a more famous person or whatever, so it's gonna like hit people a little bit different, 100%. But we have we need the same outrage from everybody when kids are in schools and schools are getting shot up because we don't have good gun control or the regulations amongst the guns are not good. We need to be outraged about that too. School shootings have become normal. And this is so like when I hear about school shooting, it's not even like no what that it's damn another one. That's the world we living in right now, and I gotta worry about. I gotta be. We more worried about. Oh yeah, man, the dude who is saying all this, he got sniped, bro. We got kids dying. Nigga, school's supposed to be a safe place. We got people. We got people shooting up churches, and the only thing they can focus on, well, oh, he was trans or she was trans or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Like it's all just them pushing agendas, bro. And every time something happened, I came and made a video about it. I'm telling y'all the same exact things. When something happen in the world that's bad, all they do is take a little piece of it and they gonna make it the whole thing. Like I said about the whole little Carmelo Anthony situation, where it should have been, man, what's wrong with the youth? Like what's going on? What do we have to fix? No, they turned into what's wrong with the black people? What's wrong with the black kids? What they got going on? Oh, it's a culture thing. It's just in their DNA. That's what they turning into. When you have when you have Caucasian kids shooting up schools, and this is my thing. I was talking about this with my teacher one day. I said, bro, the way they handle school shootings is so crazy to me because if I was a police, I'm not thinking about saving. I'm not thinking about saving nobody life or bringing to justice who's been just out here killing kids, right? And then every time it happens, this is what they do. Oh, he just had a really bad at home life. Whole time the parents love the shit out of them. You just nothing you can do. Sometimes your kids just go do what they gonna go do. Sometimes it's not your fault. Obviously, I feel like you should know if your kid going to school with a gun or not. Yeah, but I'm saying like when your kids just start doing crazy shit, sometimes you can't really do nothing about that, right? But yeah, they gonna be like, oh man, he's a sweet kid. Oh, he know we yeah, we oh we never expected this, and oh man, like what's going on? And whole time this nigga probably getting put in lockers. They been smacking them. The teachers be knowing about this shit. They don't really care for real because the teachers like they don't get paid enough. It's sign, bro. It be signs. It be sign. A lot of times when these type of shits happen, bro, it be signs, right? But let me go do that. Let me go take it and go, man, bro. The black people they just out here and they still killing. They just that's what it's gonna be. And I'm never gonna ever let nobody ever tell me, man, bro, is you playing victim. No, that's just the reality of the world we live in, and you see it every day. And with the whole social media shit and all that, gang, all that shit is used just to push propaganda, just to push a certain agenda. You gotta think. I feel like most people who are on social media or the internet are kids. So when you're feeling kids, and I say this over and over again, but I'm trying to tell you this is how it happens. When you're feeling kids head with this type of information, all it does is reinforce that same fucked up thinking, and it just keeps playing out over and over again into the world. Right? So what I'm saying is America just hypocrites. The same thing can happen, right? But I'm trying to tell you, and I know I keep repeating myself, the same thing can happen. But look at same crimes, right? Same exact crimes. Now look at how they treat the white dude. Look at how they treat the black dude. Look at the news headlines that write for the black dude. Look at the news headlines that write for the white dude. Look at the comments on the post for the white dude, and then look at the comments on the post for the black dude. The problem is in America, those situations are not treated the same. They have to be treated the same. It can't be no. You can't pick and choose. That's the problem. Like, but they pick and choose so much. It has to be consistent. If me and you do the same crime, it don't matter what I look like, nigga. We both got to get slapped with the book. We better do the same exact time. But I promise you, people get sentenced more based off what they look like, or based off the stereotype that people want to put them inside of. 100%. But when you say these things, people look at you like you crazy, bro. We live in a world where we have people who just don't want to lose power. Like, and people don't even think about that. And that's just why I said, I know I said this in the previous video, we have pedophiles making laws on how to stop pedophiles. And you could never, bro. And people be so hell bent, oh man, the law is the law. Man, nigga, the niggas who make your laws are like your kid, nigga. They want your kid. And you talking about some all laws, man, bro. I never, and I'm not for like, I'm not on no like no rebellious shit, bro. I'm just saying, like, being honest, man. Like, you niggas be moving weird on the internet, and like, I don't even understand how some people like that MAGA shit, bro. When you look at the people who front runners for that shit and all them cases these niggas got, come on. All these weird ass sex crimes niggas got, come on. All the felonies our president got, come on. Nigga, let not Donald Trump, nigga, let Obama have some felonies. Come on. They're gonna allow this criminal to be our president. I'm telling you, that was been an outrage. Everybody would have been saying that. I'm not saying, oh, a little smart. No, everybody. Cause it was people saying it about Trump, no cap, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't to the magnitude that you would think it would be because he's a felon. You get what I'm saying? So, bro, I would never ever. That's why, like, that's why I say I go through life and I use my experience throughout life, because I'm never gonna sit right here and like try to be this law-abiding citizen when the niggas who send the laws don't follow them. Like, bro, come on, man. And then like every time, bro, every time something, every time something happen, the way it should be addressed needs to be different. We have, like, I keep preaching this. We have to come together. The only thing you're watching is America tear itself apart. If me as the president is telling you, man, them people did it, and I'm not coming to you like this, like, yeah, we just need it needs to get better. We need to get better as a nation. That should be the only thing I'm saying. I'm not pointing fingers, because what it does is it incite violence, and all it's gonna do is, oh, we gotta go get them. Then they did that. Oh, we gotta go get them. And then it made me think back to the Black Panthers and the people, the way they try to label them. That, like, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta treat the same way this nigga coming up here saying this them. You gotta treat that the same exact way. Because if I'm violent and I'm this, so if I'm all that, what is the man who was sending you off to go do that? What is he then? If I'm everything that you guys claim me to be or whatever, so what are you? If you will go partake in the same things, is it different because you look different? That's why I say, like, you need to, when it's come to conversation like these, you need to be around people that are non-biased, and it all starts in a household. Hate is taught 100%. A lot of these people go into the world thinking things and never really even experience it, just because this is what they taught inside of their home. My bad, I keep messing with my hair. Shit is in the way. So that's why I keep bringing other stuff with the kids and the phones. Like, bro, all that stuff is gonna play. Is gonna happen. Like, you gonna see it. You probably got a little brother right now who be on the iPad or something all day. He sees something, he just gonna constantly say it, or he gonna constantly like keep repeating it or something. So like, bro, it, it has to, as people, it has to get to the point where we're like, ah, you know what, we gotta, man, we need change. Like, some got to get better, some got to get right. Like, it has to get to that point, or we gonna be constantly living in the same cycle. You get what I'm saying? And in reality, sometimes I genuinely be feeling like, man, it's not nothing we really can do about it for real either. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I be like, man, what can you do? When you got people who, if you get into power, nigga, they gonna get you gone, and that's just like, and that's really just how it is, man. Like, and I think people just don't understand, like that. That's just how it is. And then like oh, another thing, like with the little videos I was saying about the dude I was talking about earlier, and the little sniper situation and all that, bro. These people are making fun of like people realities, like when that immigration stuff was happening, and they was like, bro, they was sending people to countries they don't even belong to, and these are people's mothers, fathers, grandmas, grandpas that they probably never gonna be able to see again. But it's, oh yeah, bro, we gotta get them up out of here. I don't care. They don't really care. Now it's one thing if you feel like, oh yeah, but it's a bunch of immigrants who've been waiting their turn and stuff like that, and I understand. I kind of understand that. But bro, if somebody ain't doing no wrong, they just worry, trying to take care of their family and live a better life, because what they come from, like some of these people be coming from places where it's like, you think you think the poverty out here is bad. It's a whole nother ball game where they come from. I ain't trying to get nobody. I just want to live good, man. I just want to work. I just want to provide for my daughter. Like, you get what I'm saying? But people don't think about it like that. It's, oh my God, all the immigrants taking all the jobs. We have no more jobs. And bro, that's not. In all honesty, that's not the immigrants' fault. It's the people who hiring them, and we know why they hiring them. So they really don't gotta pay them, and they can. And like, come on, bro, we know. So don't try to blame immigrants for like what the fuck the employers doing. They don't have to hire them. If we've been honest here. Shit, my bad. No, they don't gotta hire them. But like I said, nobody think about it like that. And it becomes it just becomes repetitive. It becomes repetitive. And like and I feel like what people don't understand, like with the whole the black being black in America, I feel like if you live somewhere, your experience should not differ because you look different in a skin tone sense. If you get what I'm trying to say, or in general, actually, the way I have to trot through life, even if we go through the same things, gonna always be different because I don't look like you, and that's just the reality of it. And you can say I'm being a victim or I'm being that. No, that's what the world has shown me. So how am I a victim when I'm just going by what I've seen and what I've experienced? Or how am I playing victim? Nigga, I am a victim. This is my life. You go out of town, you got to make sure where you at. It's not a lot of white supremacists because you don't want to be outside one night and you gotta now you trying to fight because they don't like the way you look and you in a town. Ain't no niggas in this city. You you that's how you gotta think about it. You gotta be afraid if you a black man and you wanna stand your ground state and somebody feels threatened so they kill you. And you a young man though. You a kid. You got high school. You gotta go to high school tomorrow. You only 16. That's my reality. That's people reality who have these young men's I say young men's these young men or these like their kids who've been taken from them due to due to police being shady, police not knowing de-escalation, or police starting things. Bro, I see so many videos of police just smacking niggas. And maybe sometimes they are talking back, but bro, if I could just go around and smack people because I don't like what they say, man, I'll be hitting a lot of niggas. So you have to hold everybody to the same standards. But America doesn't do that. We are a land of hypocrisy. We are a land of fake truth. We are a land of like when people say make America great again, they don't even know what the fuck they talking about. Without it being back in slavery times or back in segregation, that's when America is great again. I guess that's when America was great, I guess. And then another thing that made me mad is when you see like videos of people saying how like black people got it easy now and they're giving all the jobs to the black people, or how they're or how like it's just all easy for us. Yo, they mad that we're finally getting opportunities. You got to think how many years we were genuinely put behind due to slavery, due to the Atlantic slave trade and all these things. Just like Africa, you got to think how many years Africa is set behind because people were taking their resources, their people, to boost where they lived at, to go boost their country. You set me back because you taking everything I got. It's like you get with a girl and you give her everything you got so she better, but shit, what you giving me, I got nothing now. And that's the reality of the situation. That's what they're doing. And then they'll try to gaslight you into thinking you're an inferior race. Whole time you've been the people send me back. And then you see people make these videos saying, man, I want to see black people create a thriving economy with themselves. And just, bro, they literally came through there and burnt everything down. They erased our history. Y'all gotta really do history. Like, look at New York and all these places, bro. They tore black neighborhoods down and rebuilt on top of that shit. That's erasing history. You wouldn't even think, if you really wasn't looking into the books and things like that, you wouldn't even think your people did something like that, because they don't want you to think that. They don't want you to think, man, they don't want you to think you even come close to them. And that's the reality of the world we live in. So I'm never falling for that. I'm gonna constantly be me. I'm gonna constantly speak my truth because that's what the world need. And I'm not gonna sit right here and say, bro, one thing I'm not gonna do is try to make like all white people villains. That is not the truth. The villains are the white people, are the Caucasian people who are in those, who are the higher ups, and they got all this money, and they touching kids and shit, and they try to tell me how I should live and giving me laws. They the problems. Anybody, not even they just white, anybody who in that type of situation, anybody who's partaking in any of that shit, that's the problem. But as a black man, I know what it is in the world I live in. So I'm not gonna sugarcoat it because I know what's going on. I know what's happening around me. So it's like I really hope things get better as we understand, wait, let's work together. That's when I feel like things are going to be like, okay, we got it now. It has to be a mentality change amongst everyone. It has to be, okay, no way, y'all not so bad. Let's try to work this out. Let's make where we live at better, because nigga, if we constantly find where we live at, there's gonna be nothing left. We're gonna be like fucking Rome. We're just gonna end up destroying ourselves. So like, that's really all I got to say for real. Um, if you made it this part of the video, which is the end, damn, 28 minutes I've been talking, I've been yapping, but I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, tell me what you think about the vid. Um, I do plan on making more vids and like just doing more things with some gaming and stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, thank you. Like and subscribe. Hold on, let me make sure I like and subscribe.